Positive vibrations and good day to you all. This is Major. Thank you for tuning to Major TV. Let's talk. There is a built-in conflict and interest in the movement and really in everything else. One thing I've learned in life, when you're doing something as far as a service, I'm particularly talking about where you're getting some kind of financial gain out of it, whether you're an attorney or what have you, there's a built-in conflict with an attorney. For example, when an attorney solicits or offers services for a fee, what I mean is that may be his primary or her primary income, so they have to make money by getting clients to represent. And why is the conflict of interest? Because knowing it's your primary income, what would you do to make sure you steady putting food on the table, paying bills, and all the basic life necessities as well as wants that come into play? Meaning that I believe some lawyers will lie. They will tell you anything to get your money. That's just one example. I look at the movement saying it was a built-in conflict of interest, even for Major TV, in reference to how people have platforms get monetized and whatnot on social media or what have you. But let me get this straight first. I don't have no problem with nobody making money in the movement. But what I'm dealing with right now in the Pacific going at the movement, it's two things going to happen. Either you're going to sell your soul for the money, or you're going to really show where you know how to manage both and do your part with the people. Like, my first obligation starting Major TV was to separate those who are sincere from those who are ingenuous and bring people together looking for viable solutions to our problem. And I know that's broad and speaking, but that's how I feel. But with this, I have a YouTube channel. It's monetized. I can get money for these videos. There's a lot you can do with this YouTube stuff that people don't talk about, right? And it can help build a lot of things outside the YouTube thing. But it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And I hope people that's actually out here in the movement and deal with this conflict of interest can separate the two, because I see people that say they're about the movement, but they exploit each other. They talk down to each other. It become a circus. It become a show. It become real entertainment when people are really dying. People are really going to prison. People are really out here taking their hard-earned money, trying to contribute any kind of way they can. And you have people out here that's just on that negative. And when you like that, I believe you sold your soul, because you have to know how to separate the two. You have to understand that if you say you're about the movement, the struggle, meaning you trying to advance your people. You're trying to liberate your people. You're trying to help your people. You have to separate everything. You know, you can't have in your mind about money when you know how serious the situation is. But do it have a place where you can capitalize and be able to grow financially? Yeah, you can do it, but it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Like, every time something come out on somebody in the movement that's something negative or bad, some of us in his social media world be like vultures. It's like ready to just whip a report like a pet bull. Like, it's like a buzzer light. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a buzzer, I believe. Is it a buzzer? I don't know. But it's like when something died and they come to vultures or whatever, they come down there and eat up all the dead. That's how it looked at me. And I know that might be ugly and graphically think about it, but I'm just saying that if it's in perspective on how you address it, you know, it's not like trying to tell nobody down or what have you, because the person hurt themselves. But to double down and just humiliate them and talk bad about them when they're down, I question that. Like, you know, we're supposed to be having healthy communication and relationships with our people and trying to elevate the next level. Not trying to, it's like, I know a lot of people are caught up into this toxic way of doing things. We love the drama. We even love the violence and the chaos. But a lot of us not going to participate. We're going to sit there, watch, donate, celebrate, what have you. But it's another sister or brother that we lost in a movement or going through something. We're not concerned about their mental health. We're not concerned about what they're going through. And I understand there was a fake and fraud and there was this, that. They're still human. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you're nothing good to say I'm sitting at all. And no more. There's times when you won't have to speak and see how it is, but it's too much of it. It's too much of for what? I don't get it. So I had to talk about it because if we're gonna be real about discussing the topic and what we be talking about, we got to talk about everything. There's a built-in conflicting interest. If you're in a social media world like myself, you got the following. You're doing stories and all this right. It's not getting trapped in running behind the money. Not getting sucked up in the moment. Right? Because money do change. People just like power and influence. It changes you. But if you don't understand the importance of staying morally grounded, focus on the task, understand that this is not a game. This is something that we deal with and have been dealing with all our life in this country. And to become someone that just want to tear people down or attack or make the movement entertainment, that's not cool. There's a time and place for everything. And I understand that. And there are some things we're going to have to talk about. There are some things we're going to have to get into, the nitty-gritty, but it's about healing the mind, the hearts, you know what I'm saying? It's about helping people to get that spiritual balance, that mental, emotional, physical balance. It's about bringing people in one mind and being positive about how to interact with their everyday experiences, how they can interact and deal with us as a people as well as anyone else and the enemy. This is not an easy job to do, but somebody has to do it. I signed up for it because I didn't like what I seen, and now I'm doing so. But now I'm also addressing those who either in the media or want to get in the media or just have something to say. Be careful what you say because people are listening. Be careful because hearts are hurting. People are really going through something, and they really need real people that's going to be there. They're going to guide them. They're going to help them and show them real love. Not all the hate. Not all the tearing down and attacking and what have you. So I just wanted to just talk with y'all about that. Thank you for all the love and support. Thank you for constantly just rocking with me because I come from a place, a very dark place in my life on several occasions, and to be in a position where I'm doing what I'm doing is all praise to the Most High. But thank y'all so much for everything. Y'all stay focused, stay on cold, and just be black. Peace.